Life is a magnificent journey filled with endless possibilities and boundless potential. But here's the secret that many miss. The key to unlocking that potential lies not in the world around you, but within yourself. That's right, my friends. The greatest power you possess is the power to master yourself. Now, you might be thinking, master myself, what does that even mean? Well, let me tell you, it's the most important skill you'll ever develop. It's the foundation upon which all success, all happiness, and all fulfillment is built. You see, we live in a world that's constantly trying to shape us, to mold us into what it thinks we should be. The media, society, even well-meaning friends and family, they all have their ideas about who you are and who you should become. But here's the truth. You are the architect of your own life. You are the sculptor of your own destiny. And it all begins with mastering yourself. Now, I'm not talking about some mystical, out-of-reach concept. I'm talking about practical, actionable steps that you can start taking today. Steps that will transform your life from the inside out. Let's start with your mind. Your mind is the most powerful tool you possess. It's the control center of your entire existence. And yet, how many of us truly take the time to understand it, to nurture it, to train it? Think about it. We spend years in school learning about the world around us, but how much time do we spend learning about the world within us? How much time do we dedicate to understanding our thoughts, our beliefs, our habits? The truth is, most people are at the mercy of their minds. They're reactive, not proactive. They let their thoughts control them instead of controlling their thoughts. But that's not you, not anymore. Because from this moment on, you're going to start mastering your mind. How? It starts with awareness. Begin to observe your thoughts. Listen to that inner dialogue. What are you telling yourself every day? Are you your own cheerleader or your own worst critic? Are you feeding your mind with positivity and possibility, or are you poisoning it with negativity and doubt? Here's a little exercise for you. For the next week, I want you to catch yourself every time you have a negative thought. Every time you tell yourself you can't do something, or you're not good enough, or it's too hard. Catch that thought and then flip it on its head. Turn I can into how can I. Turn I'm not good enough into I'm learning and growing every day. Turn it's too hard into this challenge is making me stronger. You see, mastering your mind isn't about never having negative thoughts. It's about learning to manage those thoughts, to direct them, to use them as fuel for your growth, rather than letting them hold you back. And let me tell you, once you start doing this, you'll be amazed at how your life begins to change. Because your thoughts shape your beliefs shape your actions, and your actions shape your life. But mastering yourself isn't just about your mind. It's about your habits, your routines, your daily disciplines. You see, success isn't something that happens overnight. It's not a lightning strike of inspiration or a stroke of luck. Success is the result of small, consistent actions taken day after day, week after week, year after year. Think about it. Every great achievement in history, every masterpiece, every breakthrough, they all started with a single step, followed by another and another. The Great Wall of China wasn't built in a day. It was built brick by brick, day by day, over centuries. Your life is no different. Your success, your happiness, your fulfillment, they're all built day by day, habit by habit, choice by choice. And that's where self-mastery comes in. You see, anyone can make a good choice once. Anyone can have a productive day once. Anyone can resist temptation once. But true mastery is about consistency. It's about making those good choices, not just once, but every single day. It's about getting up early. Not just when you feel like it, but every morning, rain or shine. It's about reading, learning, growing. Not just when it's convenient, but every single day. It's about treating people with kindness and respect, not just when they can do something for you, but all the time, because that's who you are. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. That sounds hard. That sounds like a lot of work. And you're right, it is hard, It is work, but let me ask you this. What's the alternative? The alternative is to drift through life, to be at the mercy of circumstances, to wonder what if and if only. The alternative is to reach the end of your days and realize that you never truly lived, that you never truly became who you were capable of becoming. Is that really easier? Is that really less work? Or is it the hardest thing of all? To live with regret, to live with the knowledge that you had greatness within you, but you never gave it a chance to shine. No, my friends, the work of self-mastery is not the hard path. It's the path to freedom. It's the path to fulfillment. It's the path to becoming the best version of yourself. And here's the beautiful thing. As you master yourself, you begin to master your life. Because when you're in control of your thoughts, your habits, your actions, you're in control of your destiny. Think about the areas of your life that you want to improve. Maybe it's your health. Maybe it's your relationships. Maybe it's your career or your finances. Whatever it is, I can guarantee you that the key to improving those areas lies in improving yourself. Want to get in better shape? It starts with mastering your mind, overcoming those excuses, pushing through the discomfort. It continues with mastering your habits, consistently choosing healthy foods, making time for exercise. Want to improve your relationships? It starts with mastering your emotions, learning to respond rather than react, to listen with empathy, to communicate with clarity and kindness. Want to advance in your career? It starts with mastering your skills, committing to lifelong learning, consistently going above and beyond, always striving to add more value. You see, as you master yourself, you become the kind of person who can master any challenge life throws your way. You become resilient, adaptable, unstoppable. But let me be clear, this journey of self-mastery, it's not a destination. It's not something you achieve and then you're done. It's a lifelong process. It's a daily commitment to growth, to improvement, to becoming a little bit better today than you were yesterday. And that's the exciting part, because it means that no matter where you are in life right now, no matter what mistakes you've made in the past, no matter how many times you've tried and failed before, you can start right now. You can start today to master yourself, and in doing so, to master your life. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but what about luck? What about circumstances? Don't they play a role in success? And you're right, they do. We don't control everything that happens to us. But here's the thing. We control how we respond to what happens to us. And that makes all... You see, life will throw challenges your way. That's guaranteed. You'll face setbacks, disappointments, failures. But when you've mastered yourself, these challenges don't break you. They make you. They become opportunities for growth, for learning, for becoming even stronger. I want you to think about the most successful people you know. The ones who've achieved great things, who've made a real difference in the world. Do you think their lives were free from challenges? Do you think everything just fell into place for them? Of course not. They faced obstacles just like everyone else. But the difference is they had mastered themselves. They had developed the mental toughness, the self-discipline, the resilience to keep going when others would have given up. And that's what I want for you. I want you to develop that same level of self-mastery. Because when you do, you'll be unstoppable. You'll be able to weather any storm, overcome any obstacle, achieve any goal you set for yourself. But here's the key. You have to start now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel ready. Now, because the truth is, you'll never feel completely ready. Growth happens outside your comfort zone. So you have to be willing to start before you feel ready to take that first step, even when you're not sure where it will lead. And remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about progress. It's about being a little bit better today than you were yesterday. It's about constant, never-ending improvement. So here's what I want you to do. Right now, in this moment, I want you to make a commitment to yourself, a commitment to start mastering yourself, to start taking control of your thoughts, your habits, your actions. Start small. Choose one area of your life where you want to improve. Maybe it's your health, your relationships, your career, your finances, whatever it is. Choose one thing you can do today to start moving in the right direction. Maybe it's going for a 10-minute walk. Maybe it's calling a friend you've been meaning to reconnect with. Maybe it's reading a book on a subject you want to learn more about. Whatever it is, do it today, and then do it again tomorrow, and the next day, and the day after that. You see, that's how real change happens. Not through grand gestures or dramatic transformations, but through small, consistent actions taken day after day. And as you do this, as you start to master yourself, you'll begin to see changes in your life. At first, they might be small, but over time, those small changes will compound. They'll snowball. And before you know it, you'll look back and be amazed at how far you've come. But here's the thing. You have to be patient. You have to trust the process. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a life of success and fulfillment. It takes time. It takes consistency. It takes persistence. There will be days when you don't feel like it. There will be times when you want to give up. That's when your self-mastery will truly be tested. That's when you'll need to dig deep to remind yourself why you started this journey in the first place. And let me tell you, those moments when you push through despite feeling like quitting, those are the moments that define you. Those are the moments that shape your character, that build your strength, that set you apart from the crowd. Because let's face it, most people give up. Most people let their emotions dictate their actions. Most people let circumstances control their lives. But not you. Not anymore, because you're committed to mastering yourself. Now, I want to talk about something that's crucial to this journey of self-mastery. Your environment. You see, while self-mastery comes from within, your environment plays a huge role in either supporting or hindering your growth. Think about it. If you're trying to eat healthier, but your kitchen is full of junk food, you're making it much harder on yourself. If you're trying to be more positive, but you're constantly surrounded by negative people, you're swimming against the current. So part of mastering yourself is learning to master your environment. It's about creating a world around you that supports your growth, that makes it easier for you to make the right choices. This means being intentional about the people you spend time with. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Think about that for a moment. Who are your 5 people? Are they lifting you up or dragging you down? Are they pushing you to grow or encouraging you to stay comfortable? Now, I'm not saying you need to cut people out of your life, but you do need to be aware of how the people around you are influencing you. Seek out those who inspire you, who challenge you, who bring out the best in you. And when you're around those who might not be the best influence, be strong enough in yourself to not let their negativity affect you. The same goes for your physical environment. Is your home conducive to productivity? Is your workspace organized in a way that helps you focus? Even small changes can make a big difference. Clear out the clutter. Create spaces that inspire you. Surround yourself with things that remind you of your goals and your values. And don't forget about your mental environment. What are you feeding your mind? Are you constantly consuming negative news and mindless entertainment? Or are you filling your mind with ideas that inspire you, knowledge that empowers you? Thoughts that elevate you? Remember, your mind is like a garden. You can't stop all the weeds from popping up, but you can choose what you plant and nurture. So plant seeds of positivity, of growth, of possibility. Water them with consistent attention and care. And watch how they grow and transform your mental landscape. Now, let's talk about something that's often overlooked in discussions about success and self-mastery. The power of service. You see, true fulfillment doesn't come from just achieving your own goals. It comes from making a difference in the lives of others. As you master yourself, as you grow and improve and achieve, don't forget to reach back and help others along the way. Use your growing strength to lift others up. Use your expanding knowledge to teach and inspire. Use your increasing success to create opportunities for those around you. Because here's the beautiful paradox. The more you give, the more you grow. The more you help others, the more you help yourself. It's not just about karma or what goes around comes around. It's about the person you become through the act of. When you serve others, you step outside of yourself. You gain perspective. You develop empathy and compassion. You become a leader. And all of these qualities feed back into your own growth and self-mastery. So as you're working on yourself, always be asking, how can I use this to benefit others? How can I turn my growth into something that serves the greater good? Maybe it's mentoring someone at work. Maybe it's volunteering in your community. Maybe it's simply being a better friend, partner, or parent. Whatever form it takes, make service a part of your journey of self-mastery. Now I want to address something that many people struggle with on this journey. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of the unknown. Fear can be paralyzing. It can keep us stuck, keep us from taking the actions we know we need to take to grow and improve. But here's the truth about fear. It's a liar. Fear tells you that you're not good enough, that you can't do it, that you'll fail if you try. But those are just stories. They're not reality. The reality is, you are capable of far more than you imagine. The reality is, failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of success. Every successful person you admire has failed, probably many times. But they didn't let those failures define them. They learned from them, grew from them, and kept moving forward. So when fear comes knocking, and it will, recognize it for what it is. A sign that you're pushing yourself, that you're growing, that you're alive. Feel the fear, acknowledge it, but don't let it stop you. Take action anyway. That's what self-mastery looks like. Remember, courage isn't the absence of fear. Courage is feeling the fear and taking action anyway. And every time you do that, you grow stronger. You build your self-confidence. You expand your comfort zone. Now, let's talk about goal setting. Setting goals is a crucial part of self-mastery. Without clear goals, you're like a ship without a destination. You might be moving, but you have no idea where you're going. But here's the thing about goals: ambitious and achievable. They need to stretch you, to push you out of your comfort zone. But they also need to be realistic enough that you can actually achieve them with consistent effort. So dream big, but then break those big dreams down into smaller, actionable steps. What can you do this year to move towards your ultimate goal? What can you do this month, this week? And remember, your goals aren't set in stone. As you grow and change, your goals might change too. That's okay. The important thing is to always have something you're working towards, something that excites you and drives you forward. Now, I want to talk about something that's absolutely crucial to self-mastery. You see, growth doesn't just happen automatically. It requires conscious effort. It requires you to regularly step back and examine yourself, your actions, your progress. Set aside time each day, even if it's just a few minutes, to reflect. Ask yourself, what did I do well today? Where could I have done better? What did I learn? How am I progressing towards my goals? This daily self-reflection serves two important purposes. First, it helps you stay accountable to yourself. It keeps you focused on your goals and your growth. Second, it helps you learn from your experiences. It allows you to identify patterns, to recognize what's working and what isn't, to continually refine your approach. And don't just reflect on your actions. Reflect on your thoughts and emotions too. Are you holding on to limiting beliefs that are holding you back? Are there negative emotional patterns that you need to address? The more aware you become of your inner world, the more power you have to shape it. Now let's talk about discipline. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. It's what turns your intentions into actions, your dreams into reality. But here's the thing about discipline. It's not about perfection. It's not about never making mistakes or never falling off track. True discipline is about consistency. It's about getting back up when you fall. It's about doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It's about showing up day after day, week after week, year after year. And here's a secret about discipline. It gets easier with practice. The more you exercise your self-discipline muscle, the stronger it becomes. What feels difficult today will feel natural tomorrow. What seems impossible now will become your new normal. So start small. Choose one area of your life where you want to be more disciplined. Maybe it's waking up earlier. Maybe it's sticking to a budget. Maybe it's dedicating time each day to learning a new skill. Whatever it is, commit to it. Make it non-negotiable. Do it every single day, no matter what. And when you slip up, because you will, we all do, don't beat yourself up. Don't use it as an excuse to give up. Instead, see it as a learning opportunity. Ask yourself why you slipped up and what you can do differently next time. Then get right on track. Remember, self-mastery isn't about being perfect. It's about progress. It's about becoming a little bit better each day. Now, I want to talk about something that's often overlooked in discussions about success and self-mastery. The importance of rest and renewal. You see, in our culture, we often glorify hustle and grind. We wear our busyness like a badge of honor. But here's the truth. Constant hustle without rest is a recipe for burnout, not success. True self-mastery includes knowing when to push and when to rest. It includes understanding that rest isn't laziness. It's an essential part of peak performance and sustainable success. Think about it like this. If you were to exercise intensely every single day without rest, what would happen? You'd get injured. You'd burn out. Your performance would suffer. The same is true for every area of your life. So make rest and renewal a non-negotiable part of your routine. Get enough sleep. Take regular breaks throughout your day. Schedule time for activities that recharge you, whether that's reading, spending time in nature, practicing a hobby, or simply doing nothing. And don't just rest your body, rest your mind too. Practice mindfulness or meditation. Learn to quiet the constant chatter in your head. Give yourself permission to fully disconnect from work and responsibilities on a regular basis. Remember, the goal of self-mastery isn't to turn yourself into a machine. It's to become the best, most fulfilled version of yourself, and that includes honoring your need for rest and renewal. Now, let's talk about something that's crucial to long-term success and fulfillment. Adaptability. The world is changing faster than ever before. What worked yesterday might not work tomorrow. The skills that are valuable today might be obsolete in a few years. So a key part of self-mastery is learning to be adaptable. It's about developing the ability to learn quickly, to pivot when necessary, to thrive in the face of change. This means cultivating a growth mindset. Believe that you can learn and grow. Embrace challenges as opportunities to develop new skills. See failures as feedback, not as a reflection of your worth or abilities. It also means staying curious. Never stop learning. Be interested in the world around you. Ask questions. Seek out new experiences. The more diverse your knowledge and experiences, the more adaptable you'll be. And remember, adaptability isn't just about responding to external changes. It's also about being willing to change yourself. As you grow and learn, you might discover that some of your old beliefs or habits no longer serve you. Be willing to let them go. Be willing to reinvent yourself as many times as necessary. Now, I want to talk about something that's absolutely essential to self-mastery, self-compassion. You see, in our pursuit of growth and improvement, it's easy to become our own harshest critics. We set high standards for ourselves, and when we fall short, we beat ourselves up. But here's the truth. Beating yourself up doesn't make you stronger. It doesn't make you more disciplined. In fact, it often has the opposite effect. It saps your motivation, kills your confidence, and makes it harder to get back on track. True self-mastery includes being kind to yourself. It includes understanding that you're human, that you'll make mistakes, that you'll have bad days. It includes treating yourself with the same compassion and understanding that you'd offer to a good friend. This doesn't mean making excuses or letting yourself off the hook. It means acknowledging your mistakes or shortcomings without judgment, learning from them, and then moving forward. Practice talking to yourself the way you'd talk to someone you love. When you make a mistake, instead of saying, "I'm such an idiot," try, "It's okay, everyone makes mistakes. What can I learn from this?" Remember, self-compassion isn't weakness, it's strength. It's what allows you to bounce back from setbacks, to keep going when things get tough, to maintain your commitment to growth and improvement over the long haul. Now let's talk about the power of focus. In today's world, we're constantly bombarded with distractions. Social media, emails, notifications, they're all competing for our attention. And in the face of all this noise, the ability to focus has become a superpower. Self-mastery includes developing the ability to focus deeply, to shut out distractions, and give your full attention to what's important. This isn't just about productivity, although focus certainly helps with that. It's about being fully present in your life. It's about giving your best to whatever you're doing, whether that's work, spending time with loved ones, or pursuing a passion. So how do you develop focus? Start by creating environments that support concentration. Turn off notifications when you need to focus. Create designated times for deep work where you can give your full attention to important tasks without interruptions. Practice mindfulness. Learn to bring your attention back to the present moment when your mind wanders. This is a skill that takes time to develop, but it's incredibly powerful. And remember, focus isn't just about work. It's about being fully present in all areas of your life. When you're with your loved ones, be fully there. When you're enjoying a meal, savor every bite. When you're in nature, really observe and appreciate your surroundings. The more you practice focus, the more you'll be able to cut through the noise and give your energy to what truly matters. Now, I want to talk about something that's often overlooked in discussions about success and self-mastery. The importance of celebration. You see, in our drive to achieve and improve, we often forget to stop and celebrate our victories, both big and small. But celebration isn't just about having fun, although that's important too. Celebration serves a crucial purpose in your journey of self-mastery. It reinforces positive behaviors. It boosts your motivation. It helps you maintain perspective and appreciate how far you've come. So make celebration a regular part of your life. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small. Finished a challenging project at work. Celebrate. Stuck to your exercise routine for a week. Celebrate. Made progress on a personal goal. Celebrate. And don't just celebrate the end results. Celebrate the effort. Celebrate the progress. Celebrate the lessons learned, even from failures. Remember, the journey of self-mastery is long. It's challenging. If you wait to celebrate it until you've achieved some distant, perfect end goal, you'll miss out on so much joy along the way. So celebrate the journey itself. Tip me out as we near the end of our time together. I want to remind you of something important. Self-mastery is a lifelong journey. It's not a destination you reach and then you're done. It's a continual process of growth, learning, and becoming. There will be ups and downs. There will be times when you feel on top of the world and times when you feel like you're back at square one. But remember, as long as you're committed to growth, as long as you're striving to be a little bit better today than you were yesterday, you're on the right path. And here's the beautiful thing. As you continue on this journey of self-mastery, you'll find that it touches every area of your life. Your relationships will improve as you become more self-aware and emotionally intelligent. Your career will flourish as you become more disciplined and focused. Your health will improve as you make better choices. Your sense of purpose and fulfillment will deepen as you align your actions with your values. You'll become more resilient, more adaptable, more capable of handling whatever life throws your way. You'll develop a quiet confidence, not arrogance, but a deep belief in your ability to learn, grow, and overcome challenges. And perhaps most importantly, you'll inspire others. As you master yourself, you'll naturally become a leader. People will be drawn to your energy, your positivity, your strength. You'll lift others up simply by being who you are. So I challenge you, commit to this journey of self-mastery. Embrace it fully. Give it your all, not just for a day or a week or a month, but for life. Make it your mission to become the best version of yourself, to fully realize your potential, to make the most of this precious gift of life. Remember, you have greatness within you. You have the power to shape your life, to create your destiny. It all starts with mastering yourself. So go forth with courage and determination. Embrace the challenges, learn from the setbacks, celebrate the victories. Keep growing, keep learning, keep becoming. And always remember, as you master yourself, you master your life. The power's in your hands. Use it wisely. Use it to create a life of meaning, of purpose, of joy. Use it to make a difference in the world. Your journey of self-mastery starts now. Are you ready? The world's waiting for the greatest version of you. Go out there and become it.